Hey, this is Big Sexy Kevin Nash. You're listening to InYourHeadOnline.com, the only place to hear people like me tell it like it really is.
All right, we're back. Welcome to In Your Head Wrestling Radio. I am the internet icon, Handsome Jackie Jones, along with my right-hand man.
1-inch biceps, the power goat. Bah. There you go.
Oh, man. And the man who is entering the new age of the internet, the one and only Scott Hall. Welcome to In Your Head.
Hey, yo. Say hello to the bad guy. It's me, Scott Hall.
Exactly. And if you want to say hello to the bad guy yourself, what's the number, Incher?
The number is 508-644-8503.
Exactly. And if you want to see more of Scott Hall, we just talked about this before we went live, go to The Outsider, ScottHall.com. And he's doing this new thing. It's a new video show, the newest one, I guess, with him and Sid. Let's hear from Scott. What's the deal with this?
First of all, bro, the name of my, there's this thing called the Internet. I just found out about.
I've heard about it.
Apparently, it goes outside the state of Florida. I think it goes all over the whole southeastern United States, which I'm excited about. And the name of my talk show is Last Call with Scott Hall. And because my goal is, I know I can wrestle, and I know I got mic skills. My goal is to have a job with the headphones on and be sitting next to the ring, I want to be calling Monday Night Raws and WrestleManias and stuff with the headphones on. So I'm preparing myself now with my own talk show. So we debuted it last week with Sid Vicious as a guest, and apparently people dig it. And I got a great guest lined up for this week's show, and just gonna go from there.
Mm-hmm.
There are no rules, right? I mean, there is no internet police. So
not yet, anyway.
Doing whatever we want.
Yeah. No, that's on YouTube.
It's on TheOutsiderScottHall.com.
Right.
What they do with it from then, bro, I mean, I don't know. I can barely work my cell phone, man, so I quit making fun of me, okay?
No, we're not making fun of you. Now, you just had a match recently with Big Sid Vicious. Yeah, in Georgia. How did that go?
It went fantastic. I think everybody who showed up had a great time. I guess, I'm not one to toot my own horn. In the words of Arn Anderson, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but toot. I mean, Scott Hall versus Sid Vicious is the main event anywhere in the world. And so we took it to Thomaston, Georgia. And the show, these people are new to promoting and blah, blah, blah. It could have been way better. It's not their fault. We got our money, and we gave them a good show. And, it was great. And I got to be around a friend of mine. Sid's a friend of mine, and I think everybody left there happy. The fans got their money's worth. Everybody had a good time. We signed everybody's autograph. We did, it was sports entertainment at its best.
Mm-hmm. Last time when we had Sid on here, he said that you guys were good friends, and actually that you were the guy that helped him get into WCW in his last run.
Let me tell you that story. Now, this is too much. The NWO rules the world. We're the hottest thing in the world. Excuse me, I'm burping up that dang Buddha joke down. So anyway, we're the hottest thing in the world. Except we're too strong. All we have is Goldberg, who's a mark for himself, by the way. So all we have is Goldberg to work against, and that's not enough. Plus, by this time, Goldberg's got heat with Bischoff, who's the boss. So we have a meeting with Bischoff, and me and Kevin Nash and Bischoff sitting down. I said, look, man, we need to bring some people in to work to match up against us because we can't sell tickets because everybody knows NWO's going to squash whoever we face. We're too strong. I said, there's only a couple people in the world who we can match up with. Now, one of them was a guy who I have huge respect for, and God rest his soul, he's passed away, but it was Yokozuna. Mm-hmm. So Big Yoke, I brought up Big Yoke's name, and I said, and also at the same time, and I had already called Sid and asked his permission to bring his name up. I said, if you're talking about people who are, changed the landscape, they're game changers. I said, the other one's Sid Vicious. And so I said, look, bring Sid in because he's a star. He's a major player. He's a heavyweight. He's a cleanup hitter, you know what I mean? And so Bishop went, yeah, you're right. Now, so here I am pitching for my buddy to get a job, right? He comes in and gets a better contract than I have. He comes in making more money than me and Nash. I went, what the heck? It just tickled me. I don't hate on him for it, but I just thought it was kind of funny. He's sitting at home. I get him a job, and he's making more than me.
We got a bunch of callers here, and they're just calling in like crazy. But let's get to one real quick. 814 area. Who is
That's
this?
me.
All right. Dominic.
Yeah, how you doing?
Better than you.
Good. Yeah. Hey, Scott. Hey, man, I'm a huge fan. You're my all-time favorite wrestler. How you doing?
Obviously, you have great taste in wrestlers. Thank you very much for calling.
Hey, thank you. My brother's going to see you in Philadelphia when you go to the Fairless Hills, I think it's called. He's going to see you coming up, but I can't make it. So he's making an appearance for me.
It's hard for me to keep track of all the places I'm going to be. I'm going to be this weekend, this Saturday, I'm going to be in Secaucus, New Jersey, signing autographs. So,
yeah.
It's hard for me to keep track of it. I have people who keep track of that for me, and they tell me just like where to go. I got a couple of wives who ain't shy about telling me where to go either.
Yeah, but my question was, like, we all know, like, your big matches, like the ladder match and, like, your big WrestleMania matches and everything like that. But I was wondering, is there a significant match that a lot of people don't think about that you kind of, like, hold close to your heart in a way? Like, that's really, like, a big power step for you kind of thing.
Well, the thing is, to me, it's like, and don't get me wrong, it's really flattering. People put over the ladder match at WrestleMania 10 with me and Shawn. And the thing is, Shawn and I actually had better matches on that loop. Like, and see, Shawn had an IC strap, I had an IC strap. There was some political thing where Vince had said he was dirty for roids and suspended him, blah, blah, whatever. Long story. Anyway, we both have IC belts, Intercontinental straps. The thing is, we just show up out west on the Western swing. Back then, you work 25 days a month when you work for Vince. So we're out west. We show up to the town, and our name's on the list, and it says ladder match. We're going, ladder match? We said, we're rocking it in regular matches. Like, what are we doing with a ladder? So anyway, we figured out how to do it, how to make it entertaining. But we actually, everybody put us over, and everybody's blowing me how great the ladder match was. We had better matches on the road that weren't televised. Out west, because sometimes the ladder will just work with you. It'll hit the rope and just fall a certain way, like just right, for you and stuff. And that's the part that always tickles me. Everybody goes, that's the greatest match of all time. I go, well, thank you. But actually, no, we had better matches that weren't televised. And everybody's talking about my career like I'm dead. I'll tell you what me and Sid did in Georgia last Saturday was pretty damn sweet, and I'm out of shape. I'm doing the bloated Elvis diet, like beer for breakfast and stuff. I don't work out. I'm basically retired. I look like Elvis right before he sat on the shitter. Is the kind of shape I'm in. And the thing is, God bless Sid, because he's man enough to jump in my grill and go, hey, fat boy, like, enough. Like, how about you, you have great genetics. How about you go to the gym? So I'm kind of glad, and he even did it on my own show. Last call with Scott Hall, the first thing Sid does is jump at me and call me bloated elephant. I went, hey, man, that hurts. I feel it. Although it's true. And I want to say to any hot females out there, I'm looking for my Scylla. I'm looking for my Priscilla. Looking for my Priscilla. I'm looking for my Placidules.
Maybe we'll have some calling into this.
I'm looking for my Dr. Nick. Yo, Dr. Nick, you need to read them on the Xanax. Call me.
Well, hey, Scott, thanks a lot for the call, man.
No, thanks for calling, bro. No, I think I'm capable of great matches. All it takes is motivation and chemistry. It's just like, some chicks you can dance with better, you can have better sex with. It's like chemistry. So it depends on the opponent. It depends on motivation. Like, if I'm wanting it, then I'm wanting it.
Yeah.
So thanks for calling, bro. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling in, Dominic.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks very much.
TheOutsiderScottHall.com. Check it out. Apparently,
all right,
this whole internet's a big deal. So the ladies who run my website said plug that website.
We'll have the link right on our website, so if you're not a very good speller, you can click right on it.